So February 3rd, first Monday in February 2025, we're gathered here for our Chakra Attunement, breathing in, breathing out. And we'll together now start with the Kuan Yin prayer. Dearest Lady Kuan Yin, I call on you to help me love and accept myself fully. I ask that you grant me a full measure of compassion for myself and for others. I pray that those suffering in the world can see and feel your loving presence. I pray that hardened hearts will melt in the presence of your compassion and understanding. I pray that the waters of grace and compassion that you pour on the earth will nourish the seeds of love and compassion in all hearts, creating gardens of beauty within all living beings. It is my intention to nourish the garden within myself through prayer, meditation, and right thinking. In my heart, my garden flourishes, spilling over and filling my world with the fragrance of the garden. Thanking you, dear Lady Kuan Yin, for your presence in my life and in my world. And continuing to breathe. Dearest Lady Kuan Yin, I call on you to help me love and accept myself fully. I ask that you grant me a full measure of compassion for myself and for others, and I pray that those suffering in the world can see and feel your loving presence. I pray that the hardened hearts will melt in the presence of your compassion and understanding. I pray that the waters of grace and compassion that you pour on the earth will nourish the seeds of love and compassion in all hearts, creating gardens of beauty within all living beings. It is my intention to nourish the garden within myself through prayer, meditation, and right thinking. In my heart, my garden flourishes, spilling over and filling my world with the fragrance of the garden. Thank you, dear Lady Kuan Yin, for your presence in my life and in my world. And the third round of the prayer that we do collectively with the we. And if you notice that the prayer deals with a connection to the I, loving the self fully, creating compassion to love others. Then we go into that second paragraph that brings us out into the world, and brings us out into the world where we see the pain and the sorrow and the suffering right now, brings us outward again, where we hope that, and we pray that hearts that are hardened will melt, and that hearts will open and create the strength to love in the face of all the adversity that's out there and duality. And then we go back to the self, realizing, okay, if I want to see the world change, I have to change myself, and I have to practice the things that will help bring me to my higher self, that will help strengthen that so they can live from that space. Because we have both. We have the parts that sink into anger or fear or toxic behaviors, and we have the parts that can rise up. And what we're wanting to do is strengthen those light parts of ourselves, those positive parts of ourselves. Dearest Lady Kuan Yin, we call on you to help us love and accept ourselves fully. We ask that you grant us a full measure of compassion for ourselves and for others, and we pray that those suffering in the world can see and feel your loving presence. We pray that hardened hearts will melt in the presence of your compassion and understanding. We pray that the waters of grace and compassion that you pour on the earth will nourish the seeds of love and compassion in all hearts, creating gardens of beauty within all living beings. It is our intention to nourish the gardens within ourselves through prayer, meditation, and right thinking. In our hearts, our gardens flourish, spilling over and filling our worlds with the fragrance of the garden. Thank you, dear Lady Kuan Yin, for your presence in our lives and in our world. And continuing to breathe, strengthening the container of light around the body, keeping the spine nice and straight now, and beginning to focus on your chakras, red at the base, orange at the belly, yellow solar plexus, green heart, blue at the throat, indigo at the third eye, and violet to white light at the crown. And so just acknowledging and connecting in this moment personally to your chakras. breathing in and out and noticing what you notice. We'll go into the exercise together. The exercise sound, where you use breath and visualization to visualize the color of that chakra, the presence in your body, and to fill your whole aura with each color as you move from chakra to chakra, bringing it into balance. And then we'll chant the one-syllable Sanskrit mantra that goes with each one. So root chakra, low tone, Om, Lam. Om. Visualizing that red energy. Lam, 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 Lam. Orange at the navel area, spreading it from hip to hip, kidney to kidney, medium toned Om and Vam. Om, Vam, Vam, Om, Vam, Vam. Lifting up your diaphragm, rib cage, opening up to the solar plexus, the personal power, the sense of self-worth. Yellow, high-toned Om. And the mantra is Ram, Ram. Om, Ram, Ram, Ram. Visualizing the green in the center of the chest. The sound of the heart. Start your rhythm. Sighing out that tone. Feeling the heart spread. You may want to bring Anjali Mudra, prayer hands in front of the heart, or even lay your hands on the heart, rub the heart counterclockwise or clockwise or both, whichever way you feel that you need to go. Green energy, healing energy, cooling energy. Yum, yum, yum. Yum is the one-syllable Sanskrit mantra. Yum, 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 yum. Yum. I'm taking a moment to just hold Kuan Yin in your heart. Feel that garden spreading inside yourself. Yum. Thinking some positive thoughts, seeds to grow your garden. Yum. We move from the green up to the fifth chakra, the throat. This is blue, like blue of the sky or Mary's mantle. And the throat sound exercise is hum. While we do the lion breath, tongue coming to the chin, paws flaring up. Hum, hum. Put your sound into it. Move your belly back as you release. Hum, hum. Opening that throat up to express. Hum, from a grounded, balanced place. Hum. So sometimes it's good to get those little cobwebs out and those held back things out. Hum, hum. And the one-syllable Sanskrit mantra is hum. And so, next, hum. We chant it as we visualize that bright blue. Hum, 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 hum. From there we go up to the third eye, indigo. Sapphire, that deep, mysterious blue, the color of the medicine Buddhist skin, indigo energy, and the exercise is a high pitch as you focus on the third eye opening up And the one-syllable Sanskrit mantra is Sham. We hold our palms open around this chakra, connecting to the higher energies, opening to receive, and also feeling that sense of gratitude for all those beings, those angels, those guides, those guardians, breathing in, breathing out. Sham, 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 sham. Sham, 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 sham. Breathing in and out. The paws are open to receive. Palms open to receive. You're feeling the strength of your red, your orange, your yellow, your green, your blue, your indigo chakras all lined up, spinning strong. And you notice what you notice. If any are out of alignment, just take it in and note it, and then spend some time in meditation with that chakra, looking at what areas of the body it's in, what kind of issues come up in that chakra, and how you can bring greater balance and healing. We are in early February. For those of you who are around on the 1st, February 1st, which was Saturday, so we had our first Chakra Attunement for the year. We mentioned that this month is about balance. And so as you're breathing in and out, and you're bringing your breath into the balance, and you're bringing your chakras into the balance, pay attention to what areas of your life need a little balance. Do you need more rest? Do you need to listen to your body more? Do you need to listen to nature more? I heard there was a movement out there to be February free of phones. I think that's something like that they're calling it, to take a month off from your phone, other than maybe receiving phone calls or sending an occasional text. So from the social media streaming aspect, I would reckon of the phone. Breathing in, breathing out. So you might want to think about that as you move from the third eye chakra, with the palms still open to receive, to the crown at the top of the head, and opening your connection deeply to spirit, bringing that energy back into these aligned chakras all throughout your system and your body. As you visualize purple, violet, amethyst to white light, that is our exercise. Ready? And we take our deep moment of stillness to simply connect with yourself. Second, ready? Feeling that silence, just for the moment, being that silence. And making a commitment to take a longer time in that stillness, that silence, perhaps looking out a window if it's cold at a tree, or taking a walk in nature, bundling up, or finding a way to be away from the phone today for half an hour at least, and in nature for that half hour, even if it's looking out the window, breathing in and out. So on Mondays we do our mantras, so finding your mala beads right now to get ready for the mantras. The first mantra we like to practice is the mantra of Om, that beautiful, simple sound of the universal creator sound, Om, and that is the chakra sound the one-syllable Sanskrit mantra that goes with the crown chakra. So visualizing Om just vibrating through your body, surrounding your aura, moving out into the atmosphere and bringing peace to all the disharmony and chaotic noise on the planet. Om, 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 And taking a moment's stillness to kind of feel the vibration of Om still moving through your body, even as you've stopped shaping the sound. Breathing in and breathing out. We're working on our Sunday series of finding more joy, meditating, and working with the paramitras, the 6 perfections in Buddhism. And one of the things that we've been doing is just paying attention to our thoughts. You know, that's a beginning, watching the thoughts and noticing what you notice and creating a practice, using one of those practices that helps you, meditation or walking or the mantras with a specific deity. And so we do always tend to recognize that the greatest obstacles to our inner peace and happiness lie within ourselves. The outer world is often there to just reflect that back to us. And so as we connect to the great Lord Ganesh, the remover of obstacles, always makes me smile, which I think is the beginning of melting all hardness in each of us, is finding a way to smile from genuine affection or happiness. So breathing in, visualizing Lord Ganesh, the remover of obstacles, with his curved trunk and his rounded belly. Breathing in and out, Gam Ganapataye Namaha, Gam Ganapataye Namaha, Gam Ganapataye Namaha, Gam Ganapataye Namaha, Hum Gam Ganapataye Namaha, 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 Hum gum ganapataye namaha, 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 gum ganapataye namaha. Hum gum ganapataye namaha, gum ganapataye namaha, gum ganapataye namaha, gum ganapataye namaha, gum ganapataye namaha. Gum ganapataye namaha, gum ganapataye namaha, gum ganapataye namaha, gum ganapataye namaha. Gum ganapataye namaha, gum ganapataye namaha, gum ganapataye namaha, gum ganapataye namaha. Hum gum ganapataye namaha, 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 gum ganapataye namaha. Hum gum ganapataye namaha, 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 gum ganapataye namaha. Hum gum ganapataye namaha, 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 gum ganapataye namaha. Hum gum ganapataye namaha, 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 gum ganapataye namaha. Gum ganapataye namaha, 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 gum ganapataye namaha. Gum ganapataye namaha, gum ganapataye namaha, gum ganapataye namaha, gum ganapataye namaha. Gum ganapataye namaha, 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 gum ganapataye namaha. Gum ganapataye namaha, gum ganapataye namaha, gum ganapataye namaha, gum ganapataye namaha. Hum gum ganapataye namaha, 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 gum ganapataye namaha. Gum ganapataye namaha, gum ganapataye namaha, gum ganapataye namaha. Taking in some nice deep breaths. When you're chanting with a group, it's often good to get into a rhythm. And Ganesh is always one that helps me bring into a physical rhythm. I have a tendency to kind of march in place when I'm doing Ganesh and really let that energy vibrate through the body and feel deep inside myself, I can work through these obstacles. I can melt them down. I can dissolve them. I can open, deeper to love and to compassion. Even if there are parts that don't want to or hang on stubbornly or get attached to our ideals or think they're the right way to be, being fully present in the moment just allows us to accept. And in that acceptance, fully present in the moment, we have an opportunity to accept all that light and love that comes down from the universe, all that compassion, all that healing. And speaking of that, we'll move on to, let's move on to Green Tara. So the compassion in action, the mother of the Buddha is considered by the Tibetan people. And, there's an aspect of her compassionate awareness, sees, like the white Tara sees the suffering of the world, the Green Tara also, it's part of the whole, it's an aspect of it. This is the aspect that once you see the suffering, you do something about it. And whether you're doing it for yourself initially to clear your depressions or obstacles or others, the more you clear, the more the recognition comes in that we are connected to all things, and we begin to be more altruistic, more loving, more compassionate, and more helpful towards others. Breathing in and breathing out. Green Tara, Tari Ture Soha. Tari Ture Soha, 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 Tari Ture Soham, Tari Tutari Ture Soham, Tari Tutari Ture Soham, Tari Tutari Ture Soham, Tari Tutari Ture Soham. Tari to re soha. 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 Tari to re swaha. 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 And just visualizing that green Tara energy for a moment. And bringing that compassion into the world and holding all those beings in your world and in your life that may need a little healing and may need a little compassionate action. Sometimes it's just a smile or an acknowledgement or somebody, or taking a moment. I had a moment to practice patience and balance yesterday when dealing with the credit card company and being on the phone with the robot and going through all the press this, press that, put this in, put this at, for a complete round, and asking for an agent and still being thwarted with you have to choose one of these items, and my issue wasn't about any of the items. So the second round of it, I could feel myself getting really irritable and frustrated and angry, and I said, no, I'm just going to do this by the second round. I did it again. And finally I did get to an agent. The first one was not helpful and really difficult to understand the English. But I just maintained, and I could see both sides there. The one that just wanted to, and then the one that was filled with the study of the morning, where we were looking at the paramitras and patience and enthusiastic effort and whatever, and I was bringing, I'm going to be enthusiastic about this, kind of would make me smile and just break the energy. So it really does help to do a practice. A simple practice can be brought, and the benefits of this morning that you create as you're in the merits that you may be creating from the mantras or the prayers, you can take them into your daily life. That's why we practice. We want to bring them in and soften and remove the obstacles from our practice, remove the obstacles from being our better self, breathing in and out. And so that was just kind of really fun to see. The last person I got was a total sweetheart, and when I told her that she made my day, I could just feel like an energy lifting from her. So you start to see, like, by maintaining that energy of compassion and that energy of a smile or whatever it is, it can change someone's day. Who knows how much? I certainly went away with a good feeling, and I could tell that she went away with a good feeling, and so we were taking those good feelings and multiplying them. like a pebble in a pool. You are doing this with your positive actions, breathing in, breathing out. We haven't done a mantra to the Medicine Buddha in a while. It's a little bit of a longer mantra and sometimes a bit of a tongue twister. So we have a lot of people that are suffering from illness right now, and I'd like you to hold Laura and Stephen and Jack, and you can just kind of hold in your heart and your consciousness, bring it out through your consciousness into the group energy of anyone that you know that needs a little healing. Certainly the larger aspects of Israel and Syria and Gaza and Mexico and the immigrant situation. There's so many people that could use a little boost of healing. So we're inviting the Medicine Buddha in to bring greater healing amongst all the change. Tag Yanta Bekenze Maha Bekenze Raja Sumagate Yi Soha. You can just kind of pick up in the rhythm the parts that you do. Hold the vision of Medicine Buddha. He's on the lotus. He's very sort of indigo blue skin. He's holding medicine herbs in one hand and a medicine bowl of medicines in the other hand. Sentient beings, we are asking that all have happiness and the causes of happiness, and we are asking that all beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all beings never be separated from the sacred joy, free from suffering, with mind free from the dualities of fear, hatred, desire, greed. May all beings dwell in greater equanimity. Tagyanta Bekenze Maha Bekenze Raja Sumagate Yi Soha. 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 Tagyanta Bekenze Maha Bekenze Raja Sumagate Yi Soha, Tegantha Bekanse Maha, Bekanse 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 Raja Sumagate Yi Soha. Tegantha Bekanse Maha, Bekanse Raja Sumagate Yi Soha, Tegantha Bekanse Maha, Bekanse Raja Sumagate Yi Soha, Tegantha Bekanse Maha, Bekanse Raja Sumagate Yi Soha, Tegantha Bekanse Maha, Bekanse Raja Sumagate Yi Soha. Tegantha Bekanse Maha, Bekanse Raja Sumagate Yi Soha, Tegantha Bekanse Maha, Bekanse Raja Sumagate Yi Soha, Tegantha Bekanse Maha, Bekanse Raja Sumagate Yi Soha. Tegantha Bekanse Maha, Bekanse Raja Sumagate Yi Soha, Tegantha Bekanse Maha, Bekanse Raja Sumagate Yi Soha, Tegantha Bekanse Maha, Bekanse Raja Sumagate Yi Soha. Tegantha Bekanse Maha, Bekanse Raja Sumagate Yi Soha, Tegantha Bekanse Maha, Bekanse Raja Sumagate Yi Soha, Tegantha Bekanse Maha, Bekanse Raja Sumagate Yi Soha. Tegantha Bekanse Maha, Bekanse Raja Sumagate Yi Soha, Tegantha Bekanse Maha, Bekanse Raja Sumagate Yi Soha, Tegantha Bekanse Maha, Bekanse Raja Sumagate Yi Soha, Tegantha Bekanse Maha, Bekanse Raja Sumagate Yi Soha. Tegantha Bekanse Maha, Bekanse Raja Sumagate Yi Soha, Tegantha Bekanse Maha, Bekanse Raja Sumagate Yi Soha. May all beings who are vast in number as the sky, may they all have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings be free from suffering. May you be free from suffering. May I be free from suffering. May all beings find peace and happiness, healing and wholeness. And final mantra for today will be Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, a beautiful 6 syllables mantra. I think very important for compassion and healing. Connects with Kuan Yin, Avalokiteshvara, Mother Mary, just opening to that divine feminine mothering compassion. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om So that will conclude our Mantra Monday, and we will close and seal the practice with one beautiful Om. Ready? Om.